Members of the South African Police Service have gathered in Boksburg. This is where Police Minister Bheki Cele will be paying tribute to the officers who were attacked and killed in Boksburg 6 days ago. Ziniko Mhlaba is following this story and joins us live now. Ziniko, good morning to you. It's a somber day for the men and women in blue. Just last month, the country observes a period in which the last year members of the police would have been killed in the line of duty, and that is done at the union buildings, presided over by the president. And these members will likely definitely get a mention next year when that particular period is observed. How is the mood inside where you are?
Well, Chloe, that's very right. As we were driving here, as we were driving inside this property where the memorial service is being held, you can tell by just looking at the faces of the police officers who were escorting us to our own parking space, and also family members. They were still outside at the time. So the mood is very somber, Chloe, that I can tell you, as you rightfully said. But just talking about the last year's event, and events rather, where in the financial year of 2021 and 2022, about 33 police officers were killed in the line of duty. And that's what was outlined at that memorial that was held in Pretoria, presided over by President Cyril Ramaphosa, together with the SAPS top brass, including Police Minister General Bheki Cele, together with Commissioner Masemula, National Police Commissioner, and many other top officials of the SAPS. So today we are going to be having 2 police officers who will be added in the statistics for the next financial year, and their names definitely will be mentioned in the 2023 memorial, which will be held will likely be held in Pretoria. So I'm just going to step out of short, Khotso, just to give you a sense of how the situation is. I can just tell you, right, Minister Bheki Cele walked into this vicinity in about 10 minutes ago. He got a quick briefing. That briefing is done right now. So we're expecting him to walk into this wall anytime now. The program is about to start. So we're expecting the police minister to give the keynote address here. Well, why are we here, Paul? I'm going to tell you that 2 police officers were killed in the line of duty. That's a 21-year-old warrant officer who was together with his senior sergeant. So warrant officer Masemula is about 29-year-old, and called Sergeant Batsha is about 45-year-old. They were just going on with their work, and they were waiting for a mortuary van to pick up a body of someone who had died due to unnatural causes. So as they were waiting for that mortuary van, that's when these criminals ambushed them, attacked them, and confiscated their service pistols, and eventually killing them. So just like that, 2 police officers were lost in terms of the country's safety and security. So family members, members of the SAPS are here, and there's a police brass band who just started now with their items. So the program is not officially started yet. As I said, we was just waiting for the minister to walk in right now. But people are already seated. As you can see, the stage is set. We are expecting, we'll just take you through some of the key items in the program. We're opening, the opening will be done by Warrant Officer C. Boy, and that there will be a welcome address by Major General A.C. Tole, and obviously an item which is a police brand by Gauteng SAPS, and also we're expecting trade unions or police unions, that's SAPU and POPRU, to also give their tributes. And obviously another item by the Pros Band, and obviously looking I'm going to go quickly, tribute by the police station, Colonel Mngomezulu, family representative will be from the Batsha family and Malahlela family, and that's item number 10 in the program. And then Minister General Bheki Cele is expected to give the keynote address. to pay tribute to the officers. That's going to be item number 2. As we can see, Police Minister now walking into the vicinity, accompanied by Gauteng Police Commissioner Elias Mawela and other top brass of SAPS. So we're about to start a call. As you can see, people are standing up just about as they are welcoming Police Minister Bheki Cele. Family members are here. It's a very, very emotional day for them. As we can see, there are some police members also just next to us. They are waiting. It's a very, very sad day, and it's a very, very unfortunate day that these police officers now have had to take time off their work to come and pay tribute to their colleagues. I can tell you, 33 people, 33 police officers were killed just last year in the last financial year. We don't know what's going to be happening in the next financial year. You remember that at that memorial service, President Cyril Ramaphosa made it very quite clear that Minister Bheki Cele has to try his level best to ensure that police officers who are working on the ground are adequately resourced and are able to deal with these issues. So we're going to try to move away from where we are because the program is about to start.
All right. Ziniko Mhlaba live for us in Boksburg, and we will try and take you to that service that is ongoing in Boksburg.